Today's GOAT format deck profile, Silent Swordsman. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are throwing it back to GOAT format with a very cool warrior deck for Silent Swordsman. Level 3, 5, and of course, 7. So without further ado, why don't we go ahead and break down what exactly goes on in this deck. So starting off, we have one copy of Silent Swordsman level 3. So he's actually going to be able to negate the effects of spell cards that target him. But as he goes up in level, it kind of gets a little broader with what he does against these spell cards. Now we only run one because with 5, we don't need the effect of 3 to summon out 5. He's just a normal 1 tribute monster. So, you know, on the off chance we get 3 and then get level up and whatnot, it's an easy way to cheese it out a little bit quicker. But yeah, just 1 pretty much gets the job done. Moving on, we have 3 copies of our Silent Swordsman level 5. So now with him, he is just unaffected by spell cards, our opponents actually too. And then of course, like most level monsters, during your next standby phase after he inflicts battle damage, we're able to level up to level 7. So we're going to be running 3 copies of him because he can just be normal tribute summoned or special summoned, which is definitely a little bit more of a leg up, so we don't have to go through the whole, waiting until the next standby phase with level 3's effect. So we are able to cheese him out a little bit quicker. Now, unfortunately, level 7, which we are playing 2 copies of, can only be summoned from the effect of level 5. But with him, he negates all spell cards on the field. So like I said, with 3 and 5, it kind of gets a little broader with what they do against spell cards. 2800 attack, 1000 defense, so not the best stats, but still one hell of an epic monster to play, especially in GOAT format, where you can kind of get away with some cheesier things here and there. Moving on, we got Silent Swordsman's little buddy, Mystic Swordsman level 2. Now he's great because when he attacks a defense position monster, he just destroys it before damage calculation. So, yeah, can't really beat that. Very good for spot removing any kind of problems. We're playing 2 copies of Shining Angel, Mystic Swordsman, or not Mystic Swordsman, Silent Swordsman is a light monster, so we're able to get him out with the effect of Shining Angel. And yeah, not only that, we play a lot of other lights in here as well too, so a very solid recruiter for the deck. Moving on, keeping with the warrior theme that we have one copy of Exile Force, very good spot removal. I think this one's probably everyone's favorite. We have a copy of Blade Knight in here. So he actually gets an attack increase by 400 points if we have 1 or less cards in our hand. Not only that, if he is the only monster on our side of the field, negate the effects of all flip effect monsters that he encounters in battle. So things like Old Invictive Magician, Man-Eater Bug, those kind of flip effect monsters, anything that might destroy him, or even Cyberjar too. So very good effect to have when you're playing in GOAT format with him. Moving on, we have our Freed the Brave Wanderer. Very good, light warrior monster, especially because we have so many lights in our deck. So, yeah, very good spot removal with him, being able to banish 2 light monsters from the grave. Moving on, we have our DD Warrior Lady and our DD Assailant, since he is legal in GOAT format. Just added spot removal. It's always nice to banish off your opponent's monsters, or when they attack into this stuff when it's face down, and the look on their face when their big boss monster has to get banished, like a BLS, Chaos Sorcerer, any of like the big guys. Next we have a Breaker, staple in GOAT format, very good for removal for the back row. Next we have a Morphine Jar, just help clear out the hand a little bit quicker. Sandgan as well, helps search out the Silent Swordsman level 3. Then of course next we have our Sinister Serpent and Tribe Infecting Virus. Hey, it's a combo that works and is tried and true. So So we put it in this deck because, yeah, help clear out anything on the field. Moving along, we have 2 copies of Level Up. With this, we're able to cheese out a higher level monster from 3 to 5 or 5 to 7. So we have 2 copies of that in our deck. Nice thing too, it ignores the summoning condition. So for 7, where we need to use the effect of level 5, well, we can just ignore that and just bring him right out. We don't have to wait till he inflicts battle damage on our opponent. We can just cheese him out real quick. Next, since our deck is pretty much all warriors, we got 2 copies of Rhoda in here. Hey, you can't beat it, especially when it's at 2. It's very nice. Next, we got 2 Noblemen of Crossout. We don't really play flip effect monsters, so we're not going to lose anything if we hit like a Magician of Faith, Cyber Jar, anything like that. So we run 2, just help remove things a little bit quicker out of the field. Next, we have a Snatch Steal, and of course a Brain Control as well too. Help take our opponent's monsters. Then, of course, we have a Premature Burial, a Mystical Space Typhoon, a Heavy Storm, of course, a Delinquent Duo, 1 Pot of Greed, so we can draw our 2 cards, and a Graceful Charity to round out what we have for our spell cards. Now, moving on to our traps. We do play 3 Royal Decree. This deck falls pretty hard to battle traps, so might as well just run 3, cancel out anything our opponent's doing. A lot of decks run Jinzo. Unfortunately, we don't in here, mainly because our Tribute Summon's going to go for Silent Swordsman level 5. So we run Royal Decree as kind of a backup. So it works out, but you guys test it out, see what you like. You know, you can always switch it out for other things and change up ratios the way that you see fit. Then we have our 1 Torrential Tribute, our 1 Mirror Force, our Ring of Destruction, and then, of course, our Call of the Haunted. So there you have it, guys. That's my Silent Swordsman GOAT format deck. You know, he's one of those cool monsters that you always wanted to play as a kid, especially when his higher levels started to come out as well, too. They just look crazy cool, especially as far as Yu-Gi-Oh! Standards go, because you all know some pretty cool looking cards out there. But comment down below, what do you guys think? For me, it's ratios that I like, personally. It seems to work out pretty well. Let me know what you guys would change around, what you would do differently, or hell, even if you like Silent Swordsman's whole little archetype. But of course, be sure to like the video, be subscribed. You know, we do post a lot of deck profiles. Check out the links down below, rpkgaming.com and TCG player link, so you can help support the channel. We will see you guys on the next one. Goodbye, and good night.